I don't want to have cough breath.
Bro, the PA got smell-o-vision, don't you know?
Rory,
Sani, I played bass and keyboard.
Yeah, I'm Will. I sing and play guitar, so I do rhythms. I'm Lee and I play the guitar. And I yell into the mic on a good one. When we give him a mic.
Yeah, when we give him a mic.
Because he doesn't really deserve one, but like, we kind of give it to him as a treat. He's being good. Like a dog. I've known this Fagioli since we were born, because our dads were old mates back in the day. And then me and Rory went to high school together.
Yeah.
We went to Swinburne. And then we met Sani as well. Funny enough, Sani and I played basketball together when we were like 8.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then we didn't speak for like ever. And then we're like, yo, I remember that name. Just over a year. Just over a year. It's been sick. We've had like so much attention over like the span of just 1 year. It was insane. Like, because we just started like in Sani's like rehearsal space at a house. Yeah. And then a year later, we had like 200 people come to one of our shows. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was just insane.
They just asked me to play bass, so I'll have you guys. I was just like, do you want to play bass? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I remember calling up Rory one day, and I was just like, I want to start a band. With that enthusiasm. And I, because we've literally been jamming in our old school's music room since we were like babies. So we've kind of I don't want to say grown up, but we've like learned how to play with each other. This Fagioli, he moved back to Australia, and obviously I knew the pipes on him were amazing. So I was like, do you want to sing? And then we're like, what are we missing? Bass. Then we're like, yo, Sani, want to play bass?
I literally learned how to play bass pretty much in England.
Yeah, pretty much. And like I had played bass before, but like I taught myself because I'm a classical trainer like piano. So
when I was away from Australia, I come back to visit, and we'd always visit their family. And he was like, oh, you know, when you come back, we're gonna like start a band. I was like, yeah. I was like 14. I was like, yeah, let's go. Like, whatever. And then so I met Rory, and like it was just like the first jam session we had. I was like, fuck, like this could actually be something. Like it was so fucking cool to see everyone's like talent finally come together. That was sick.
Yeah, it was definitely all like it wasn't all there at first, but it definitely felt like there was something.
Yeah, it was kind of just like we hit the ground running, so to speak. Like we didn't really go, oh yeah, let's try this out for like a few months, then let's have our first gig, and then like our first ever gig, we wrote some of the songs and learned all of the songs literally like the night before.
I wasn't even there because they changed the date. They changed the date, and I was just snowboarding.
The night before, we're sitting in my garage, just being like, our set's like half an hour. We only have like 3 minutes worth of music. Let's just. Oh, this is a nice chord progression. Oh yeah, let's put lyrics to it. Oh, yep, done. Song. It was so tragic. Worst. Like we fucking.
It was
like no one could hear anyone. Like we finished and started the song at like different times.
It was.
This guy necked a beer on stage. Yeah. I'm like, what is this? My mate like came up to me as I'm like halfway through a song and just put it in my mouth and then opened the funnel. So like beer started flowing through, and if I had to spat it out, it would have gone all over my guitar. Oh my god! So I just had to finish it. I just had to do it.
My hands were tied.
It was actually such a bad show that we changed our name.
And it was so funny because everyone comes in, they're like, oh yeah, man, 6 set. I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. No comment.
Fan secret. Only real fans will know.
I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Technically, let's be technical here. We only played that one gig with that different name, and Sani wasn't technically like in the band. Like they were in the band, but they weren't like on that gig. So it was just like Will, Rory, and I. Yeah. So I wouldn't call it RedFerrie. It's a trash name though. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I'm saying this now, but I hated that name. One of my like really tight mates, he likes to create nicknames for things. Glenferrie is a very nice suburb. Like you don't have to worry about like shit there. Like it's a safe suburb. So he takes the piss out of it and tells everyone that it's like this really red hot suburb. Like you're gonna get rolled and like you're gonna get stabbed and like got red hot and then just turned RedFerrie to RedFerrie. And then I remember I was texting like the band group chat and I was like, yeah, like I'm just getting off at RedFerrie because I just called RedFerrie RedFerrie. Yeah. And then next minute it was like, yeah, RedFerrie.
Chaos!
A lot of noise. This guy doesn't know how to play below like 1,000,000 decibels.
My neighbors hate it.
Lies.
Because like if we're doing it before a gig, we'll like usually just like run the set. But if we don't have a gig, it's like we run the set once and then we're like
Jam.
and then like Lily just while on by accident for a bit, like, and no one notices.
Nah, but
It's
yeah,
a very
it's sick,
non-professional environment.
though. Yeah, it's not. We don't work hard at all. We're pretty shit.
Yeah, we definitely don't deserve any of the attention we have. like we are not good at all. We have a lot of fun.
Playing the Switch.
And like, I think one thing that, I mean, I find these three are like fucking phenomenal musicians.
Yeah.
So playing with them, it's like, shit, don't fuck up because then like you're gonna be the highlight because like these guys like are fantastic. So you don't want to be like the weak link. So that pushes me to like play better and shit. So it's very like even if you guys don't like try, like we have fun, but we're always like pretty onto it. 100%. Yeah.
So, yeah.
We really have worked hard.
Yeah.
And even like last night's show, like as much as we made quite a few mistakes, like every gig, I can feel all of us getting better.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh well, fucking. So we so Rory's uncle Neil Gray is like this sick sound engineer, and Rory's like, Rory, we gotta like do something with it. And we're like, sweet. So we got in the studio and stuff. We went through it all, and we got down on the recordings, but like I kept fucking up my vocal part because when I did it, I was like sick and I just lost my voice at the SD gig we had. I had to record all my vocals again at home. Like I just popped into the studio with Neil and I've listened to that song like 100 fucking times. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. But I love it. But it's just that was like super sick to do because like the demo was made for like 6 months ago, and it was something we all kind of like picked out as like, yeah, we need to push more on that.
Yeah.
And that was super cool. And it was just amazing to see everyone's feedback and see how people like really responded to it. Like we got like 1,000 plays in like 2 days. And it was sick. Because like
that was fun.
when we started out, we'd never think anything like that would happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's only up to here.
Yeah,
I remember when it's sick.
That whole station got like 100 plays. We were like, fucking
Yeah.
champagne!
Yeah. We would like refresh Spotify every 30 seconds, be like, oh, 98, and then like a day later, guys, it's on 99. Yeah.
I was just worried we pissed them off.
Yeah, because he would put in all these like things and like work really hard on it and be like, yeah, like, and we'd be like, can we do this? And they'd just be like, yeah. And
it was like,
I was the most weird shit. It was like, yeah, like record the guitar and then just like pitch it down an octave, but don't record the guitar down an octave.
Yeah.
Record it up an octave and then pitch it down an octave. It's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, it's sometimes
Distort the drums.
But it,
So
like he
much
sent
reverb.
me just like what was going on, like the instrumental, and then like I didn't reply for like 2 weeks, and then Seamus, our manager, was like, bro, like you gotta reply to him. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be pissed off. Hey Neil, sorry I didn't get back to you. Oh no, it's alright, mate. How are you?
He's such a
I just want
nice
to give
guy.
you a hug. But yeah, that was super sick just to see all the feedback and just how much work we put into it. It was like so fulfilling.
Yeah. And it's really good to get like something that sounds really good out there because the EP was done on GarageBand.
Like it was in my house.
So it was really nice to have
Yeah.
something like produced that was like high quality.
Yeah, it was up for
Right, okay. Alright.
No,
No, that's no disrespect, but
We're
like,
working on-
It's so
it
fucking
is
bad.
facts.
no, yeah, we're just working on with what we had.
Shit recording space. Awful.
Alright.
No, it was so good.
No, yeah.
So I wrote it, and it kind of just came out. Like I didn't mean it to sound like that, and it did. And when I was like, "Fuck, what the hell?" When I was writing the lyrics down, it was more about. Now that I look back, it was. it's kind of about low-key getting laid. At the same time, it was kind of more than that. It was like having a decent relationship and like being married to someone and having kids and stuff. And then I was asked by Sani, I think, send the lyrics, and I wrote them all out. And it means to me now, at least, is like in a marriage, things can go wrong. You kind of stay together for the kids. You kind of stay together because that's sometimes that's the best outcome. Like shit happens, but you just gotta like stick through it.
It's like different for each song. Well, when we first started, like Will already had a bunch of songs like pre-written, like before we even started the band. Yeah, there's a song on our set which we played for ages, but like I wrote all the instrumental for. Will writes like 82 lyrics.
Yeah, a lot of the songs that I wrote for the band, like they're quite easy songs, and I think that might just be my ability. But then again, like, I don't know.
It was during like
Tasteful,
our earlier
It's a
days
decent vibe, I guess.
when like we'd get a gig and then
We'd
or not even get a gig, but it's not that we had like no time to write songs, but it's just like Will came up with this fantastic song, why wouldn't we play it?
Yeah.
So we'll play that, and then but now that we've like established a whole bunch of songs and sounds and we're getting our feet with what like we want our sound to be and stuff, we're starting to do more equal parts in writing and stuff.
And we have more time to work on songs because at the start we're like, shit, we have a 45-minute set. It's like 3-chord song, 4-chord song,
Or
bam.
like covers in there.
Yeah,
and
throw a
stuff.
couple covers.
Yeah.
And now like we have like an hour set, so we can just be like, yeah, let's work on this song for like 2 weeks. And if we don't play it, no one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
I forget how much I like it. Like when I'm not, I'm just like, yes, and then like last night, like shit, like I don't know.
No, like last night.
Okay, fuck off, dude.
Take a shot every time Sani says lie.
You got me blackout. No, I really like performing, and I like forget, but it's just really like crazy that many like people just like, especially when they sing it back, you're like, wow. And like it's just weird that people listen to. Yeah, in a very good way.
Sonny, you gotta stop saying like.
I love it.
Yeah, back to the question.
This is the first band that I've been in.
Yeah.
And the first time I've ever played guitar, like in front of an audience.
the pause between that.
But no, it's so much fun. And I remember our first ever gig, my dad took the utter piss out of me because I was just like a tree. I was just standing still and I didn't really move. Like I might have bobbed my head a little bit. And then just as like the nerves go and as you just enjoy it more and just start to like, you know, realize that the connection with the audience and like the stage presence is equally as important as how well you play. Sani is always just insane, but now I think we're all starting to have a lot more fun on stage, especially this kid.
Yeah.
We played this mad festival U-Time, and this kid went so hard. He stage dived, and it was just like
first time.
I was
shitting my pants.
So crazy.
I was like, fucking. I ended up like crushing your sister or something.
Did you?
Yeah. She's like, ah! I think the best shows that we've had are the ones we haven't played very well at, as well. Like technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause at U-Time, I'm pretty sure I landed like 85 of the chords, like 85% of like what I had to land. For the rest, I was like, yeah, I'm good stuff, rock and roll, yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know.
I mean,
It's sick though.
I get what you're saying, because this is my second band. My first band, we were all like so, like everything must sit perfectly, like no mistakes, like
That'd be so stressful.
yeah. Well, I hated playing live because the whole time it was like just head down. I used to play to a metronome. I hate playing to a metronome because there's no room to just vibe.
there's no human element.
Yeah.
Either U-Time or our headliner off the stage.
Yeah,
One
and
of
we got to
those two.
smoke darts on stage, so I mean, kid bonus.
Shit went wrong, but I don't give a shit.
Completely cocked it, and it's still out, like my favorite.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
part of 2020.
home
Tonight.
release.
Yeah,
We're leaving,
I'm releasing
no.
home.
Very
funny, dickhead.
Home release.
Yeah, home release
and
tonight.
U-Time.
Oh, U-Time. Yeah, U-Time 100%.
We played a gig in a nursing home.
That would actually be fucking.
Nursing homes.
I want to do a gig at Hungry Jack's. Like if we become rich and famous,
Hungry
like
Jack's
we're
set.
playing a gig at Hungry Jack's.
You gotta use like the
That'd be
little
so much
tiny
fun.
fucking backpack amps.
Yeah, it'll be
Like
mid.
the little Marshall ones.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Well, that's
Hands
just like
down.
hometown. Like they know us.
Yeah.
Not even that though. Just Melbourne's just better.
But that's just motivation for our next Sydney gig. But more people
Yeah.
to buy tickets and come down and beat Melbourne.
We're gonna be recording some more shit.
Yeah.
Definitely. We got another single. Well, I'm not saying it's on the way because we haven't started. But we're gonna
Come back in
after during like uni holidays, I'm gonna come back to Melbourne, and then we're just gonna try and knock out this recording. Apart from that, it'll just be shows, I reckon. But definitely it's some new stuff, which is good, and it's I like the new one that we're writing.
Hopefully play to some new audiences as well, expand our listeners, and just experiment a lot. You know, step out of the box a little bit, have fun. But yeah.
Exciting, all exciting stuff.